Hello and welcome to week number 22 of the vlog. So this week I thought I would take you through some healthy meals. So I'm going to make a vegetable moussaka, which is dairy-free, gluten and dairy-free, and also some pasta stinata, which Dave and I went to Lisbon last year and we absolutely fell in love with these tiny little custard tarts. And these are also going to be gluten and dairy-free, so here goes. Right, so to start with, I have put some red lentils onto the boil and preheated my oven at 180 degrees. And so the first real cooking thing that we've been asked to do is to fry some aubergine. So this is the aubergine, this is what they want it to look like, the rounds I believe. So I'm just going to start by doing that. Okay, so whilst that cooks away, we are going to start with the cheesy part, or the cheesy part in this instance. So yeah, let's get started, shall we? So for the ingredients, I'm actually going to be using the free from range at Sainsbury's, the gluten and dairy-free soft cheese. I will be using Alpro with almond milk, made with almond milk. And I will be using the, again, free from the cheddar cheese from Sainsbury's. So here we go. Everything's been assembled, so we are just going to put in the oven for 90 minutes. Hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will turn out okay. Right, so now we've made the main, let's go on to the dessert. So today I will be cooking the pasta stinata, and this is a fairly simple recipe, I believe. I haven't got a muffin tin, so I'm gonna have to get a little bit creative, but yeah, here goes. So as you can see, I've doubled up on the recipe. It's only supposed to be for 6, but I've promised the ladies from work that I would bring them in some baked treats tomorrow. So I'm going to be making 12 and doubling up on the recipe that's in the book. So now that we've done that, once that's complete with the, I did use the the gluten-free just roll pastry, because life's too short to make it yourself. And then I am now going to go on to making the custard. We'll put all the ingredients down below if this is obviously it's going quite fast. But yes, okay, let's move on to the next bit. Okay, now that that's done, I will start on with the sugar syrup, and let's see how we go. That thickened a lot quicker than I thought it would, so apologies if I suddenly started whisking like a mad person. Yeah, here's on to the next section. Right, so that's everything cooked. I will be putting these bad boys carefully in the oven. They take about 9 to 13 minutes, it says, so we shall see. I'll be keeping an eye on them and I will show you the finished result. Right, so I have just got the lovely little pastastinata, I think that's how you say it, out of the oven. And I put a tiny bit of the syrup over the top. So as you can see here, this is them. And then I just take some of the syrup and just put it on the top. Gives it a nice little bit of shine, and I will let you know how they taste. I'm very excited though. Fingers crossed they taste as good as they look. Okay, so we have made everything now. So here it is. It's looking quite dry, so I'm a bit concerned, but we shall have to see how it goes. I'll let you know. Hello, so we have finished dinner and dessert. I think the moussaka, it needed more moisture, so I think next time I might probably try and make a bit of a white sauce to go with it. And I would also add more tomato, like it needs a whole heap of moisture added to it. Was more successful on the dessert. I think I'll just try and make them slightly bigger next time, so maybe they've just got a little bit less crunch. They'll hopefully cook quicker on the top. Turn the oven up to the highest thing, but yeah, they are very tasty and I would thoroughly recommend those, and all of it gluten and dairy free, so go to town. Okay, I'll speak to you next week. Bye.